Hey guys, this is your girl SolieSims. We're doing a very short tutorial video today. This video is on simple editing practices for CAS pics especially. I am not very good at doing, fancy poses, etc. or these really incredible photos that some other simmers might use, but my very good friend at Simmer Crafty on Tumblr and on Facebook, she was telling me that I can use something as simple as 3D paint to edit the pictures the way that I want it with CAS. So I want to show it to you guys what I've been using for the last couple of months. I believe it was like just a couple of months ago that she told me about it, and I wanted to show it to you. Now I like to go with the bigger resolution images, pixelated sorry sizes. It's I used a 120 by 1080 pics, and you could just choose, like, I didn't put in anything in particular. I mean, it's just, I just put in images 1920 by 1080, and I just chose one photo, and it's mostly because I want to just show you guys what we're going to do. Now I'm going to save the picture as clouds, maybe, because I mean that's what it is, and I already have my sims pre-posed and everything in and it's an PNG file. I call it a peng a peng image, and I already have my screenshots of the sims that I'm going to use. These are sims and images that I've already used in the past to showcase on my page. I downloaded some poses, etc. for them, and I just really want to showcase those same sims because they're already pre-posed and everything, and it's easy enough for you to get poses online. Canvas has some really awesome ones. I can link her blog on in the description box, so you can check out the types of poses that she has, etc. So yes, I got poses for both male and female. I set them up in CAS. I took the different poses, and yeah, so we're just going to go in now to get the image. This is the image. I right click on it and I will edit with Paint 3D. So it will open it up, and then from there I will be able to insert the images that I want and crop it out and just have it a little play with what it is that I'm looking for. So I will try to I will show you guys what I've done. It's still opening the file, so it gives you just a bigger space to work with, and the image just looks better. I learned this for trial and error. So okay, we're in Paint 3D right now, and I'm using an operating system 10, and I'm going to go into menu. I'm going to choose to insert, and it will open up my screenshots because that's what I always go in there, and I'm going to get some poses. I'm going to go with her first. I'm just going to choose this pose in particular for no reason in particular, and I'm going to go ahead, it pops up in here. I'm going to go ahead and do select magic select, and it's going to only emphasize my sim and her background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just crop it in the size that I want it to be, and I'm going to go into next, or rather the area that I want it to crop out. And as you can see, it's only highlighting now my girl, but then sometimes you have to go in and take away the other bits of the backgrounds that you don't want. So I'm going to use the remove tool, which is also like the eraser, and I'm going to just click on the areas here just around her neck, etc., that I don't want to showcase, and I normally zoom in to be able to take out just the smaller areas that it's a little bit more difficult to do otherwise. So so yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're just going to go ahead and clean up these little areas here to just give it a smooth finish. Take Was this part of her socks? No, it wasn't. Okay, so that is done. I think that's part of the tiles as well. So yeah, so that is done. It's done now. I'm going to go ahead and click done, and it's going to bring me on to the next step. I'm going to show you guys. Right, so it's showing me that my girl is highlighted here, and then the background is still here. All I do is just click on the background that I do not want, and I just press delete on my keyboard, and here we go. She is standing on the clouds, and we can size her up however big we want to, or however small we want to, but I like this size in particular, so we can do it smaller. And I do this if I'm doing multiple shots, and that's probably something else I can show you guys in. And I can put her in the background to make her appear smaller, and I can bring her up and forward for her to appear larger. Now I'm going to do this because I'm going to be using two sims right now, so I'm going to bring in the other sim, and I can just show you what I mean even better with that. So this girl, well, it's a sim self that my other very good friend did, Loretta, for the Love of Simsters, that we were supposed to do an LP for, and I haven't started yet, guys. So I'm going to just use this pose for him. Click that open, it's going to pop up here. Because she was here first, he will always fall in behind. His image is already highlighted, so again we're going to choose the magic select. It's going to bring up everything to the background and focus on the image that we want, which is his. And we again crop in what we want, and I'm going to go in with the remove tool just to remove certain things. Sometimes you have to click multiple times just to get rid of it, or just, like, you know, just do a line. That's what I do sometimes. And I'm just going to go in to get that little space here in between the arm and the body. But you don't want to do it too much because you don't want it to look too bad, you know. Okay, and then just hair a little bit, just to create the space that oops, I think I went to. Okay, so this was a complete accident, but I'm glad that it happened. The app does come with an undo key, so we can do that. I cut off half his hair, and we're going to go ahead and try it again. And ta-da! I'm done with him. The space in here is just a little bit too thin. I'm not going to try to take it out, and it should blend well with the background that we're going to do as well. So I'm saying done. Again, I'm going to highlight the background that he came with, the CAS background, and I'm going to delete. And we have our two images that we want. So I can put him in the background a little bit smaller and a little bit further away. And it looks like he is so much further than her, where she is, like he's looking at her. Or if I want, I can bring him closer, and because I like to think of him as being just a little bit taller than she is, I make him a little bit bigger than her, and because he's directly behind her, it looks like he's standing just behind her. So we can play with it, we can do it however we want, really. And if you want to get them again, you just highlight who it is you want to work with, you bring it here, and again, because we did her first, she'll always be in the foreground, and he will be in the back. And I like this pose the best. It kind of looks really cute, and we can do this continually. We can continue adding on images if we want, and taking away whatever it is that we don't want. And then we just go in here and use the save as button, and we save it as an image, a peng image, like I said, and it remains the same. The width and height and everything remains the same. in terms of the pixelation. So it's 920 by 1080. You get a better resolution, I believe, with this. And of course, like I said, you could zoom them in and out however you want, and then you just save as whatever it is you want it to be saved at, and ta-da, you have a simple CAS background. I will be like I said, linking Canvas's poses in the description box, because she has awesome ones that I actually like to use. And again, you can just go online and get various types of backgrounds to suit whatever it is that you're looking for. I'm going to save this as couple, and that's it. It's saved, and this is what you will get, and you can share it up on your various places. You don't need to have Photoshop, you don't need to have GIMP. This is, like I said, just very basic editing skills, and for now that's where my level is at, and I'm sharing that little knowledge with you because it was shared with me, and yeah, people have been asking, so here it is. So guys, I will see you again in my next video. Bye.